Now that you've crawled through the darkness, do you finally see the light?
Mick Foley.
Sometimes, but other times I'm just known as Mankind.
What are you doing here?
If there is anyone who understands the journey you're on, it's good old Mick and all his faces. I'm like your fairy godfather.
My fairy godfather?
You got that right. I've done everything there is to do in WWE. Dude Love was a superstar. Cactus Jack was the most brutal man on Earth. And Mankind? Mankind ate the sins for all the world.
Believe me, I know. You're one of my heroes.
Great. I'm here to trip the light fantastic down memory lane and give you the opportunity to try something unique via Mick's special pixie dust. Besides, after what you've just been through, I'm guessing you'd like someone around who knows a little something about what you experienced.
Doesn't seem like there's too many of us, that's for sure.
You were taking souls, but what Mankind would take was punishment. I lived for it. The more abuse there was, the stronger I became. How much could you take, Cap?
I could take all of it.
Then you need to test your limits in the match that made Mankind legendary. Hell in a Cell. And I've got just the opponent and a little bit of my pixie dust to make it feel extra special.
I think that's exactly what I need to put this all behind me. Let's go to hell.
The following is a Hell in a Cell match. Making her way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, Quinn. From Redondo Beach, California, the ninth wonder of the world, China!
Hell in a Cell. The most nefarious, unforgiving structure in WWE, and one that transformed my career forever. Your supernatural powers may have been otherworldly, but let's take it down to earth as we find out how you'd fare against the ninth wonder of the world. And if you really want to pay tribute to my pal Mankind, you'll know sometimes a fall can push you even higher. Have a nice day.
Someone's been busy, hasn't she?
I'd like to think I understood the assignment.
That you have. And it's still the tip of the iceberg. Have a fantastic opportunity for you.
I'm listening.
How would you like to try your hand at one of the most unique experiences in WWE? A position where you'll be able to set the agenda, take control of the whole of the WWE universe, and truly make a mark.
And this magical mystery opportunity will let me do all that?
Indeed, in the prestigious role of WWE Raw General Manager.
Isn't that you? What, are you going on vacation or something?
Well, now that you mention it, I may have plans.
Aha!
But this is fertile ground for you too. Stepping into a WWE authority role, applying your talents to the other side of sports entertainment. Sure, booking may be a balancing act sometimes, but you already know that from your work as co-owner of TBD.
I'm not convinced that this offer isn't just because you want a vacation. But nonetheless, I'll do it.
Splendid! I can't wait to catch my flight. See you in action.
So when do I start?
Well, I should start heading to the airport. So, how's now?
Seriously?
Don't worry, Raw practically GMs itself. Sure, Bianca needs a challenger for Survivor Series. Bayley and Becky have both been bothering me incessantly about their booking, and the suits in Stamford are especially sensitive to ratings right now. But you'll figure it out.
All that GMs itself? Are you sure that's it?
Yes. Oh, wait. No. Charlotte needs an opponent for tonight. Actually, this is a good way for you to set the tone of how you'll be running Raw. Every match should tell a story, so you just need to decide which story you'd like to tell.
Such as?
Are you going to choose an up-and-comer like Nikita Lyons to challenge the Queen? Maybe someone she has a lot of history with, like Rhea Ripley. Or maybe you want to dig into Charlotte's past a bit further. She goes way back with Natalya, including the feud that made Charlotte the first woman to hold all major singles titles in WWE. So, what kind of story do you want to tell? Who will you choose to take on Charlotte?
Natalya is an OG around here, and I want to reward consistent fans with a match that has some long-term history to it. I'll book her against Charlotte this week.
Fantastic choice. Well, good luck to you. I have every confidence. And just a word of advice. Do try to be as neutral as possible as GM. You may find yourself rooting for the talent you put forth. Sometimes even as strongly as if you were in the ring yourself.
Here comes the boat of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
A true powerhouse in the ring, a third-generation athlete, and wrestling royalty.
Natalya possesses all of the weapons. She's held singles and tag team gold, and she has the most wins in women's division history.
She's a three-time world record holder, and many more to come.
Natalya has earned the right to refer to herself as the measuring stick of the women's division.
You're right, Corey. Natalya is an all-time great here in WWE and seems to get better as time goes on.
The Queen has arrived.
And boy, does she know how to make an entrance.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
The personification of majestic elegance, a fearless defender of her crown.
She says everyone will bow down to her.
There's no question Charlotte is WWE royalty, but Charlotte often lacks compassion for those around her.
Well, that comes with the territory when you've been superior most of your life.
Flair says she's proud to be a queen, and she should be celebrated.
Well, Flair will also embarrass and humiliate those who choose not to fall in line. Hey, you can't deny the greatness of Charlotte Flair. She always finds a way to handle her business.
And she shows why she's the most ruthless and dominant woman in sports entertainment history.
Always guaranteed to have a vicious plan of attack.
Most are playing checkers, while the Queen is a grand master at chess.
It's a new era on Raw as the captain helms the ship as temporary general manager. So far, it looks promising.
Cap has made one match here, Cole. Let's not give her GM of the Year just yet.
I agree, Corey. This is a good start, but let's see what else Cap has planned.
Sidewalk slam. Into the pin attempt.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Clothesline. Boom. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power.
Oh, sit out power bomb.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Strong Irish whip. Kick gets caught. Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
Natalya.
Sit out power bomb. And shoulders are down.
She shows that she's far from finished.
Headlock takeover. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
And Charlotte is being controlled here.
This is where Charlotte will be tested.
Big back body drop.
You see the height on that? Ooh. Slips out of the way there. What reflexes?
Ooh, look at her answering back. Whoa, Charlotte waylays her.
Charlotte might be waking up.
Brief sign of adrenaline from her. Flying.
Quick sidestep by Natalya. Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints. Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Bang! Backbreaker. Oh, strong impact. Ouch, talk about taking a detour.
Talk about being in pain.
How brutal must it be to stand amongst all those idiots in the crowd?
The referee continues. The count may call it soon. Oh, dragon screw ankle breaker.
Into the ankle breaker. Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
Top of that turnbuckle is not where you want to be.
Position at top rope, heading up there. This is not going to be good.
Could be catastrophic.
A superplex. The extra height probably doubling, maybe even tripling the impact there.
and she denies Charlotte.
Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Natalya with natty by nature. That was some real excellence of execution.
Veteran instincts and technique on display.
This is Natalya's wheelhouse. The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied.
Charlotte Flair. Is she going to tap out?
I think it's only a matter of time before the Queen.
And for some reason, she lets go of the... Here's a cover. Could be it. And she fights it off.
She just won't stay down.
High-risk territory for Natalya. From the top.
Elbow drop. Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
Kick out.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Eye on the counter.
God, ugly but effective counter. Foot to the face.
Ooh, she just turned it around.
Avoiding contact. These two battling to a dead heat with these reversals. Ooh, brutal forearm.
All the momentum is swung to Natalya.
The clump. This could be the beginning of the end. Sharpshooter applied.
Oh, my goodness, this may be over. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Natalya!
Charlotte could not do it with Flair tonight as she drops a big match to Natalya.
If I could have a minute.
What is it, Troy? I honestly don't have time for your tone tonight. I'm trying to manage a show.
My tone? I would never use a tone with you. I think you're doing a great job. Top notch.
Ha ha, very funny. Oh, you're serious. I guess now that I'm the management, you have to suck up to me.
I'm not sucking up. I think your ideas are genius, boss.
Of course they are, Troy. I'm smart. Now what's up?
Becky and Bailey. They're being particularly difficult in hounding us to be named Bianca's next challenger at Survivor Series. I'm sure they snuck into your DMs too, but I'm used to superstars pestering us for opportunities. No offense. But this is getting out of hand. How do you want me to handle it?
Why don't we just have Becky and Bailey face each other for the title opportunity? It'll be a great match and solve our problem.
Great suggestion, boss. I'll set it up. Wow.
I could get used to this version of you, Troy.
I'm not here to fight.
Good. I don't want to fight either.
Then maybe we can work together on my idea?
And what's that?
Survivor Series. I know for a fact that not only has Raw not announced a main event, but Regal had nothing in the plans yet. So, let's take the bull by the horns and do something truly spectacular. War Games!
I can't just book a War Games match, Shotzi.
Why not? Are you GM in name only?
No. I mean, I love War Games as much as the next person. But it's not a match to be taken lightly. You need a reason. Something that merits putting two teams who want each other's throats inside a double-ring cage to battle it out with abandon. Who'd even be the captains?
I captained my team in NXT, and I was excellent.
Ah, so this is the classic, my pitch is that I should be in a main event pitch, right? There are rules to booking.
Excuse me, but when did Little Miss TBD Rebel, who puts people through tables, become a lawful, good rule follower? Don't you ever just want to smash things for the hell of it anymore?
Actually, you may have a point. I do miss that.
So let's screw the so-called rules and do this. Put yourself in it against me, and we can absolutely destroy each other in that cage. We pick teams, go all out, and millions of people tune in to watch the joyful carnage. The two of us are perfect for War Games. You're the captain, and I already drive a tank to the ring, for crying out loud.
You know what, Shotzi? It might not be a terrible idea. Let me think on it.
That's all I'm asking for.
You're not here to give me another amulet, are you?
No amulets this time. Just praise for your booking as the new GM.
Praise? I will accept.
I appreciated that you brought attention to a rivalry that was strong, but that might not be top of mind for more recent viewers. You seem to really care about deeper cuts of WWE history.
I do, actually. You can reference rivalries from the past without alienating newer members of the WWE universe.
In that case, maybe you'd want to help me with something. I never truly got to settle things with my old friend Nikki Cross. We had a few matches after our time tagging with each other, but we have unfinished business.
I gotcha. I'll set up a match for the next Raw.
Here comes Alexa Bliss.
And Lily, too.
Ugh.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
She's held the SmackDown, Raw, and Women's Tag titles on multiple occasions each.
The second woman in WWE history to win the Women's Triple Crown.
We are about to see 5 feet of fury unleashed.
And that is bad news for Alexa's opposition.
Here comes everyone's favorite bundle of insanity.
And from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross.
The superhero's flown the coop. Nikki's now somehow even more unhinged than before.
Well, rest assured, this superstar does not want to get on the bad side of Alexa Bliss because there's an unexpected darkness inside there.
Friends turn enemies, partners turn foes. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross have a lot of history together.
Our GM Cap continues to give us unexpected and exciting matchups.
She's mixing up the formula so far, that's for sure. The hard part is doing it year-round, but hey, 2 weeks down.
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed. The back.
Quick thinking pays off.
Arm drag. Takedown, rolls through, shoulders down. Oh, this has got to be it.
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
She's enduring some damage.
Bliss using her foresight to punish her opponent.
Great quickness. Nice roll through. Into the pin. Great combination.
And they kick out at 2.
She is still fighting. Still keeping this going.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
Things went from bad to worse. Oh, reversal catches Alexa.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
Well-executed arm drag. A nice shot by Alexa Bliss.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Cross can't stop any offense coming her way.
Cross is going to have to dig down deep here.
Alexa Bliss had this plan devised the whole time, just letting the twisted pieces.
Alexa Bliss with a DDT.
Does that finish Nikki off?
Cover. There's 2. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss uses all her fury to get this win.
I'm not 100% sure Nikki is aware she came out on the losing end of this match.
Whether Nikki knows it or not, she lost the match.
Come to congratulate me on a successful show? I was just out back soaking in the success of the Alexa-Nikki match.
So you didn't see the #1 contender match with Becky and Bayley?
No, that match practically booked itself. Why? Who won? Who are we putting against Bianca at Survivor Series?
We have a problem. Damage Control ran in during the match, and at first it looked like maybe a straightforward DQ victory for Becky, but then she got irked and went after them. And technically the bell rang at some point, but with all the fighting that broke out outside the ring, nobody really won. And we still need a challenger for Bianca. If I may make a meager suggestion, Survivor Series is right around the corner. You may just have to step up as GM and make a decision.
No, we still have one Raw left before Survivor Series. Let's do a rematch. Becky versus Bayley to determine Bianca's challenger.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM. So I'll be serving as special guest referee.
Here she is, the formidable and unflappable Cap.
The following contest is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Quinn.
Ever since she arrived in WWE, we've been wondering who Cap really is. Now I think everyone can see.
A natural leader who is earning her colleagues' respect? That seems like a good reputation to have. The one, the only, the man, Becky Lynch.
Perhaps the most popular star in women's division history.
And the participants, first from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
The climb to greatness is filled with obstacles for Becky Lynch. She's earned everything she has and is always seeking new challenges to overcome.
I have all the respect in the world for what Becky Lynch has accomplished. My question is, will we see someone knock her off the top of the mountain?
Bayley wants to make an example of this woman. She needs to do everything she can to stop that.
She needs to be the absolute best version of herself here tonight. The self-proclaimed role model.
A proven role model.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley.
You know, with everything Bayley has accomplished, I still wonder why she's just so unpleasant, so hostile all the time.
Well, maybe you should just mind your business, Saxton, because you're talking about the first Women's Grand Slam champion, the first Women's Triple Crown winner.
And not only is Bayley physical in the ring, but she can beat you mentally as well.
Yeah, Bayley's new attitude was very upsetting for fans who had supported Bayley for years.
You include yourself in that group, Saxton, because I find it apropos when Bayley calls you an idiot.
She doesn't mean it, does she?
Oh, yeah. Well, one thing is you have to answer Becky's amazing in-ring IQ and willingness to do anything to win.
Well, if she can find the right strategy, it'll change her career.
Our general manager, the captain, promises that we'll have a #1 contender by the end of this match. Will it be Becky Lynch or Bayley?
We'll know soon enough, and with Cap as special guest referee, it should be a fair contest.
We'll see, Saxton. Maybe the GM wants...
Double underhook. The armbar! Submission.
She fights her way out of the armbar.
Square shot with the back elbows ends that.
Ooh, she hit the corner hard.
Will this be enough? She kicks out with authority.
And our guest referee counting the pin right down the line.
We saw proper cadence and position on that pinfall attempt.
And back in the ring.
On the top. Double axe handle connects.
And she goes for the pin. Kick out at 1.
Standard pin count from her there.
A great cadence with that count.
Bang!
Becky Lynch generously giving the people a moment to soak it all in, to be in the presence of the GOAT.
Knee lift! Shoulders down, this could be it. A kick out before the referee can get to 1.
Good job by the ref, seeing the kick out right away.
No funny business with that count. She just got right down to business.
Bayley struggling to defend herself.
Becky's dishing out a last kicking. Buster.
Hammerlock.
Uh-oh.
Heartbreaker.
Targeting the arm. This has got to hurt. That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects. Ooh. We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
Schoolboy. Wait, no!
Into a powerbomb! She's taking a beating here.
Well, safe to say, Becky's definitely trying to send a message right now.
Knife edge chop! Lynch is keeping the pressure on.
If Bayley can just weather this storm, she'll be fine.
Oh, man!
Can she do it here? Almost 2.5.
Oh, come on, referee. That count was a pathetic joke.
Can we please see professional, unbiased officiating?
Going way up high.
Watch out.
Diving leg drop by Becky Lynch.
Seeing a thunderous attack from Becky.
A shamelessly fast count there. That fall wasn't earned.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch.
Lynch beats Bayley. The man would have fought all night to win this match.
You knew once Becky entered the ring, the man was pulling out all the stops. A lot of people thought Bayley's offense would be enough, and a lot of people were wrong.
That was something.
Hey, you were the one who said I should put my finger on the scale.
Yeah, but I thought that "and don't get caught" part was implied. Guess not.
I wasn't actively trying to get caught.
Too bad you don't have the chance to course correct the championship match before Survivor Series.
But maybe I do.
How? Survivor Series is this weekend. You can't send Becky and Bayley back out there tonight for another rematch.
No, but there's another option. As someone said recently, I'm Miss TBD Rebel, not a lawful good rule follower. And Raw is a 3-hour show. There's an announcement I need to make.
All right, Miss TBD Rebel. Whatever you've got up your sleeve, good luck.
This is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight, but this time she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Becky Lynch. I assure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. As such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bayley and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Well, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
I know, but it's still incredibly exciting.
I probably should be upset at you for putting another hurdle in front of my title match. But honestly, fair play.
Glad we're okay.
We are, and I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Really?
I like your instincts. Especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me?
Let me think about it.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I think you'd be happy that you're getting another opportunity to earn the title match in War Games.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in Damage Control. So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my WWE Women's World Championship match?
I'll get back to you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bailey want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up. Have you decided who else you'll ask to join you and Becky? Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one.
Introducing first, from Brooklyn, New York, Quinn!
Cap has to be the worst general manager in Raw history. She puts herself in War Games, and I heard it wasn't even her idea.
Rumors aren't facts, Corey. And besides, anyone who competes in this type of match deserves our respect. Cap is here, and she's ready to fight.
Bayley is a ring general, ready for battle.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Understand this. Bayley will deceive you. She will stab you in the back. She will do bad things to good people to get that Women's World Championship. And that's why I love her.
None of those things will make a bit of a difference once the door of that cage closes behind her.
Bayley's going to survey the battlefield, then her forces will attack.
War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bayley as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Boom! A forearm smash. And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Any chance for Bayley's offense is being trampled.
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
Sit-out mat slam.
Ascending the War Games cage. No idea what her plan can be.
From the top. Splash. It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits 0. Oh, man.
Shining Wizard! Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted.
Sit-out mat slam. And now she's demonstrated her whole arsenal.
Yeah, she hasn't been giving her opponent any reprieve. Oh, my goodness, launched into the cage.
Looking to give her team an advantage in more ways than one. Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Oh, Bayley fending that off.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Uh-oh, I don't like this idea one bit. No good reason to be climbing here. She's reached the top of the War Games cage, but what now? Enters the ring and is diving head first into the chaos.
Sky high. Counter. And now there's an opening. Bayley showing no answer for the attack.
Bayley looks to be well measured right now. Oh, man.
Now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
The arm is locked up. Submission hold.
Trying to maneuver out. And successful. Oh, wow. Impactfully, too.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength. Blind.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that.
Got to minimize the damage now. Go help your teammates immediately.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
Being put into a perilous position here after each of these vicious attacks.
And he's getting downright nastier and nastier with each of these attacks.
Dakota is struggling to defend herself.
Kai's got to get it together to avoid disaster.
It seems like she's looking to take things up a notch or two.
Yeah, she's definitely got something big planned with this table. Look out, this is going to be bad.
Oh, no, no.
Under the table.
It's over. Clearly holding nothing back.
Using that well-placed table to great effect.
Oh, no, they're blind. Pump right to the face. The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor. She turns it right around with a counter.
The holding cage has been open, and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen.
Jumping complete shot.
That could end Bayley's night. Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
Not so fast. And come on now. Distasteful offense we've just witnessed. And she will climb the cage. Not the smartest of ideas. Chop block. Take off.
Leg trap. Looking for the heel hook stretch.
Ooh, that's going to hurt. Ooh, calf kick on the mark.
And here we go. Climbing up the cage. Only bad things happen from that. Up high.
Counters that. Oh, look at this hairpin mat slam.
Becky Lynch with a shot to the back, setting her up.
With a man slam.
Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
Hits to the core like that will render you useless. Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
That's probably not how she wanted to get from one ring to another.
Ooh. From the top.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Dakota is in a daze. Could be over soon.
Uh-oh, Lynch is honing in. And now here's Bayley.
She's getting back to her feet, but is there fight left?
She just went cattle.
Becky in full control here.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
Dakota can't come back from that.
Oh, this isn't pretty.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Arm sister, look at these vicious kicks to the jaw.
She sent flying into the corner. But then to Alexa Bliss. Kick to the gut. Jumping complete shot.
The lights are dimming for Sky.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here.
Oh, disabling the leg with that. Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
Set out mat slam.
Oh, come on. You already had the advantage. You didn't need to bring that into the ring, too.
I guess she plans to add injury to insult when she comes in to join the fray.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Well, this isn't going to win the fight.
Nice escape.
It's the mounted thrashing. My goodness. If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Placed in the corner. Becky Lynch with a great shot.
It's belly to back.
Accurate roundhouse.
Rolling neck snap.
Lynch has Bayley right where she wants her. Oh, man. Just disrespectful.
And now Bayley's being measured.
Oh, my goodness. Nasty line. Bayley delivering a kick to the gut.
once the next competitor enters.
Like a bat out of hell and about to even things up in War Games.
And Alexa's attack gets intercepted.
Whoa, she just chucked her over to the other ring.
War Games has officially begun!
And it's time. War Games is officially underway.
The battle lines have been drawn. Both sides have seemingly given their all. But with War Games now official. Dakota Kai with the cruise.
A couple of... This could do it! She did it! She picked up the victory!
Here are your winners, Quinn, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, and Shayna Baszler!
A huge feather in the collective cap of the winning team, a moment they'll remember for a long time.
What a war we just witnessed here. The best team won here tonight, and there's no denying that. They're going to be celebrating this win for a while.
Becky and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw.
Shotzi?
Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna rail the cage. Into the side.
Down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops? I'm gonna be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announce War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
Well, at least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bayley?
That's Bayley's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bayley from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off, while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here.
DDT! Oh, man.
Devastating kick. Paying it right back with a reversal.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
And that one misses the mark.
Ooh, she responds with a counter. A sit-out mat slam.
Roundhouse kick on the mark.
The usually prepared Bayley didn't look like she was expecting that move. And oh my God, what a fall!
Right to the jaw.
Headed to the top now.
From the top, splash!
And Bayley's resolve might be wavering here.
Bayley's being cut off at every pass. Oh my goodness,
Just strike it at will.
that was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. What a hurricanrana.
Agility like that is what can send you. Is it enough here?
to hold there.
Nice Japanese arm drag. A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Set out mat slam. Cover! And she's not done yet.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on. No.
Just hot shot it to the outside.
She heads out of the ring, but she needs to pay attention to the ref's count. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oof.
Gosh. Hits the drop kick.
An elusive Bayley there.
Forearm's going to cut off the wind. Guillotine applied. What's going to happen here? Got to find a way out of the guillotine. They're not going to last long.
The jumping complete shot. Face first. Does that finish Bayley off?
Cover. An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the Tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using a crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book, but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Cap definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Cap would... What is the superstar going to do now?
Take it now, Triangle, the
Triangle submission, a lot of trouble here.
Oh, look at this. Look at this power.
Look at... No. Brash decision-making there proved to be extremely detrimental.
Can you recover from such an error? You have to wonder. Oh, man, they do not care who or what they destroy.
Yeah, Byron, you are dangerously close to being collateral damage in this one. All right, she's back in, ready to go. Oh, take it down. What a move. Oh, quite an effective counter. What impact. Right in the kisser.
Uh-oh, watch out!
Oh, the Russian leg sweep.
×2. It's always good to find a partner in a situation like this, but it can quickly sour.
Sit down, powerbomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clear
cover. Shoulders are down, but now lives. And she breaks free before a 1 count.
Well, she thought she saw a chance to gain the fall, but obviously was mistaken.
And now Asuka experiencing a little bit of what it's like to be cut down to size.
Ripley uncorking a clothesline. And another. Ripcord position. Ripcord drop kick.
She got her down. Is this it?
And a kick out.
Not even close.
Got the 4 Nelson.
Slam! Face buster first. Face buster. Not so fast. Hurricane run.
Good grief.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Well scouted by Ripley.
Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism.
Oh no, they're moving. Able to reverse that one.
Grip to the gut. Here it comes. There's the riptide. No doubt Ripley just ended this.
She pops the shoulder up in 1.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
She's got it. Got her shoulders down. Fights out at 2. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Gonna take a trip, gentlemen. Straight down to the
2-1 face breaker.
And what a help.
The jumping complete shot.
Face first.
There won't be any coming back for Asuka now.
And that does it. Beats the odds and gets the fatal 4-way win.
Here is your winner, Liv.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in War Games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
bringing indie cred and attitude to the WWE ring. It's Cap.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, Quinn.
From indie legend to WWE superstar, Cap is always ready for action.
Yeah, this isn't some smoke-filled bingo hall, Saxton. It's WWE. If the so-called captain wants to prove herself here, she's got to do it in the ring.
Welcome to the ball pit.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
Shotzi's such an unpredictable, unorthodox in-ring competitor.
I'd say it's more like she's demented, not all there, and she likes it.
Shotzi doesn't conform to other people's ideas about the type of superstar she should be. She doesn't let others' judgment define her. She is her own person through and through. Hey guys, I've been practicing this. Let me know what you think.
That wouldn't have scared off a mailman. Is she a rooster?
You don't get it.
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack.
It seems like a Falls Count Anywhere match is a perfect way for these two to wrap up their long-time battle. Impact in the corner.
And it looks like she wants to take this match outside.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand. Ow! Oh, man.
Heads out of the ring. What's next?
One wicked attack after another.
There is nothing but malintent behind each of these attacks. This has to be stopped. The cumulative damage here is going to have long-term effects. Great height.
And Shotzi is being taken apart here.
Shotzi has to find an opening and respond.
Took off the hood of the announce table. Now there go the monitors.
Bad intentions in mind here. Not out here. Look out below.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Steps right into them.
She's going under the ring now.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
And some effective offense with that one. This match is wearing her down.
Letting this match go a little longer than is strictly advisable. Might want to try making use of that stipulation.
Oh, and she's keeping the pressure on here.
She's fighting hard, and it is paying off. Boom!
Facebreaker.
And finds
finds a counter.
And Shotzi puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against her.
Shotzi was getting grinded down, but could have just started a quick turnaround here.
Expected that one.
Oh, look at this. I don't want to be part of these problems. Don't want to be part of this crowd.
And she had Shotzi's number there.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Oh, that backfired on her. And Shotzi reverses it.
Shutting that down with the back elbow. Now would be the time for everyone to clear out.
Easier set. Oh, my God. Get out of the way. This isn't going to be good. Through the table. The table is scattered in pieces.
What a mess.
After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed. Honestly, I think the whole WWE universe was.
So, guess this means we're finally gonna get our match, huh?
You're pretty excited for someone who's about to get handled.
I see how it is. Well, you just go ahead and underestimate me, champ.
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies. I know you can go, but so can I.
You've watched my indie matches? I didn't know you'd be into that.
What? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Congrejita Loca? Wild. Self-destructive and probably ill-advised, but wild.
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD, I would have gladly jumped off a balcony against you too.
That sounds like a blast. Except I'm the one who would have been doing the jumping. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with how it came up, but I do sometimes wonder what an indie career would have been like for me. It sounds like an adventure.
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking about our match.
About whether I'm going to pin or submit you?
No. Well, not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to experience a fantastical whirlwind tour when I got to WWE. I got to have the adventure. I'm wondering if I should pay it forward.
What do you have in mind?
You're confident you're gonna beat me anyway, right?
Anytime, any place.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
You want to do what?
It's just going to be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go 2 if Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that if we want to stick with what's comfortable. Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
I loved wrestling in Mexico, especially for this promotion called Lucha Magica. Sometimes they do shows in the middle of a town square. You're gonna love it. Except for when I beat you. That part'll suck. But the rest will be awesome.
This is gonna be so tough on your ego. Mexico sound good to you?
Alert the crew to get their passports, Troy. We're taking it international.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, Quinn! Nashville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
Dear, dear, dear. That cannot have gone as you'd hoped.
No. Everything went exactly according to my plan of getting hit in the face a bunch.
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation into the Indies?
Not at all. I missed the intimacy of a smaller show, the interaction with the fans. Just didn't expect Bianca to pull the same energy from the crowd quite as easily as she did.
Bianca got very comfortable very quickly.
If she had come up in the Indies, I would have wanted her for TBD. But that's not gonna stop me from beating her at our next stop.
Which raises the question, where to next on this great tour of the world?
I've been giving that some thought, with an ice pack on my jaw. Bianca hits hard, and so do I. So let's go to the home of strong style, Japan.
Sure, if you buy at the Japanese steakhouse we always go to.
Deal. That feels like a fitting celebration once I beat Bianca. But only the food. I'm not buying you another jacket.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, Quinn! From Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair! winner, Quinn.
Ladies, it appears that you two will be going to a final match.
Fitting, really. Winning that championship will be even sweeter after going the full series.
Don't get cocky. No way you beating me twice in a row.
Before you two launch into a witty repartee, I have an update. I've just spoken to the suits in Stamford. They have thoughts.
Well, that's never good.
Word of your genuinely marvelous matches has spread, and so has the buzz. They were insistent that the next match will be on WWE television.
They want us to do the match on Raw? You promised us we could see this through in indie arenas.
Indeed I did, so I reached an agreement. We will be producing a portion of next week's Raw live from the location of your final match.
Oh, wow. Listen, I know this is a stretch, but how would you both feel about having the match at
TBD? Yes, a surprising and unexpected suggestion from you. Which is why I have already given instructions for the road crew to meet us there.
Wow. It's going to be super embarrassing to lose on your home turf. But I, for one, am here for it. One idea, though.
What's that?
With everything I know about TBD, and since it's the final match, kind of seems like it should be no DQ, right?
Bianca Belair? You have no idea what you just asked for. Deal. Geneva is gonna freak. Wow.
I'll second that wow. And raise you a hot damn.
They really got to work in here, didn't they? Can you believe it?
After the hectic morning I've had with the crew to get this set up, I can. Had to yell at some guy named Troy a lot. He kept wanting to cover up the TBD signage with Raw logos entirely.
Sounds like Troy. I'm really glad that I could do this for you, Geneva. For us. Did you ever imagine that we'd be here?
Honestly, you main eventing a TBD show feels pretty familiar to me. This one just has more logos.
You know what I mean. This is different. Later tonight, I'm gonna win the WWE Women's World Championship in the house we built.
Living the dream. Hey, you get ready. I've got some contracts to look at.
Same as always. But seriously, don't get too caught up in paperwork that you forget to enjoy yourself tonight. This is big. Big, big.
I know. It is. And I won't. But I also know you'll enjoy this enough for the both of us. Good luck out there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
It's a TBD homecoming for the captain.
You can see the emotion all over Cap's face. We are tied in this best-of-3 series, and she wants to win it at home.
That might be the daydream, but the nightmare comes when she loses it all in front of her hometown crowd. The EST of WWE has come to TBD.
Do you think Bianca's got jitters here tonight, competing out of her element on the captain's home turf?
Bianca Belair is a world-class athlete and superstar, no matter what the venue. I think she'll be just fine.
Bianca wants to show everyone in TBD why she's the EST.
Introducing the challenger from Brooklyn, New York, Quinn. And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
This is what these competitors have worked so hard for. The Women's World Championship in the balance.
It's the main event of WWE at TBD. The title is at stake as TBD Original Cap takes on Bianca Belair in a rubber match for the Women's World Championship.
A WWE title defended all over the world, and now at a U.S. indie promotion? I never would have believed it.
Well, believe that despite the feel-good story, Cap has a huge challenge ahead of her to walk away champion here tonight.
Hurricane Rana, good grief.
That kind of agility is something that just might get the champ shook. When the challenger can come at you from all angles, that makes for a very dangerous situation.
From the top, and proving a bit slippery for them there. A completely ill-advised decision, likely going to pay for it in the rest of this match.
She manages to get control.
Carefully measured knee drop. Boom, head first.
Driven into the barricade.
Boom!
Catches the leg.
Punch to the stomach connects.
Everyone needs to get out of the way of this fight.
This feels so unsafe.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Fight is so close to our announce table.
Yeah, I'm just going to step aside now.
Hey, wait for me.
The champ getting put on the back foot here. Thrown back in under the ropes.
Oh, boy, to the announce table now.
Oh, yeah, going to clean it off here. This is going to be dangerous.
We knew this superstar had a mean streak. We didn't realize that they were downright ruthless.
The tap. Oh, she lands hard.
Oh, no.
She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward.
Oh, and a reversal. Catching a drop kick. Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Belair gets countered with a lariat.
She saw that one coming.
Big clothesline. Drop kick. The champ not in a great place.
And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here.
Tagging this outside. This could be good.
Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
I don't care what they say. Nothing good ever comes from getting the tables.
Oh, no. This isn't going to be good.
Flapjack! If this were a tables match, that would be all she wrote.
Yeah, I don't see her writing much of anything after going through that table, though.
Tossed back into the ring. She's getting something from under the ring.
She's got a table and no doubt has some dangerous plans in mind for how to use it.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Bringing a ladder into the fold. I have an idea how it's going to be used, and it will be anything but safe.
She's in the ring now.
Oh, runs right into the table.
She's getting that table right where she wants it.
She clearly has something in mind.
Moving the ladder into place now.
Yeah, but in place for what, Michael?
Placing them on the table.
Oh, we know where this is going, Michael.
Gets inside the ring. Here she goes, setting it up.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead. Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
And the pressure on Bianca continues to mount.
Bianca unable to find breathing room.
Seeing an answer for every move attempted.
She's got some bad intentions in mind here.
This could be enough to seal the match.
From the heavens, big body splash from the top. They just went crashing through the table.
If this were a tables match, Saxton, I'd say Mazel Tov. Instead, I'll just say my condolences.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Back elbow completely cuts them off.
2-on-1 face breaker. That's gotta be it.
2 count. No, she kicks out.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
And now she's climbing up the ladder, hopefully with a plan in mind.
I am not sure what the game plan is here, guys, but...
Oh my God!
Big risk taken, and it was a big mistake to do it.
A leg drop. Right in the middle. Relentless. Knuckle ready. Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
something's about to go either very wrong or very right. Oh, it's gonna happen.
Oh, look at that splash!
I love it.
Two. And just like that, this journey for the woman they call the Captain reaches a conclusion with a victory over Bianca Belair.
Hey, this is no 70,000-seat stadium, but on this night, in this small theater, this audience feels like WrestleMania.
Well, there's nothing like WrestleMania, but I think it means a little bit more to this superstar that her first championship win happened here.
A full circle moment, Corey. This woman has followed a long and winding road that brought her back to her beginning.
What's next for this superstar? This WWE champion? The sky's the limit.
What's Becky Lynch doing here?
Becky was the #1 contender until she got injured after War Games.
Becky's not moving like she's injured now. What does she want?
What do you think, Saxton?
No, 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 no. Not in my ring.
TBD promoter Geneva Rose is not having it.
I get she's ride or die with our new champion, but what's she gonna do to stop Becky Lynch?
You got WWE problems. Go settle them on WWE time. Because believe me when I say, if anyone tries to interrupt my best friend's hard-won moment, it's gonna be me.
No, they've been friends for years.
Don't trust anybody.
This is an assault.
This is karma, Saxton. You can only step on so many people before you pay the piper.
And she's paying now, but for what?
Thanks for coming home, Cap. It was so generous for you to put this show together for me. I know you think I'm slumming it around here, but you forget that I'm proud of what we built together. And I know you're used to taking the credit for everything. So I thought it was important for me to make an appearance tonight, to set the record straight. You'd be nothing without me. Let me be clear. I am not just some best friend side character in your hero's journey. What do you think I've been doing since you left? Sitting around and just following your career with rapt attention? You moved on. I didn't. And I've been putting everything I have into growing TBD. So, when Becky approached me, I was more than happy to help turn your moment into my moment.
You can feel the bitterness from Geneva Rose, the jealousy.
Recognize this? The contract we wrote in the diner when we first started TBD. Yeah, I had it framed. Thought it was a nice touch. Especially now. Because according to this legally binding document, you're still signed exclusively to TBD. You can't work anywhere else. You can't be champion anywhere else. And you belong to me.
But she's a WWE superstar.
Not according to Geneva Rose.
See you next week, Cap. Don't be late.